The first patch in Chapter 2 Season 1 is here, and with it, the Skull Trooper is back in the shop, so guys, grab it before it's gone. My name's Craig from LJ Studios, and in today's video we're going to go over the latest patch that was released today, version 11.01, along with this patch's leaks and other Fortnite news. And of course, if you enjoy the video, remember to leave a like, and if you want to see more from me, then subscribe with notifications turned on so you can stay tuned for all the latest news in Fortnite. So first off, let's talk about the leaks. Our fellow community leakers have been on the job and have uncovered a bunch of leaked skins in the game. I'm going to go through these now, but if you do want to skip and head straight to the 11.01 patch section of the video, then head to the timestamp that I'll pop up on the screen now. Sheena BR Fortnite Leaks on Twitter was kind enough to leak these for us, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some music and show a slideshow of each one, otherwise you might get bored of me reading through each one's name and description when they're on the screen. Those are some pretty scary looking skins that will be coming to the game soon. It is October after all, and the season of Fortnite mares, so scary looking skins were always expected. Next up is the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's go over the patch notes. There are none. Epic seemed to be doing things a bit differently this time around. When Chapter 2 first came out, they didn't actually release any patch notes. They made the post, but all it said was added Chapter 2, take your hashtag first drop and discover everything new. This was thought to be because there were so many changes to the game that simply listing them all would have been one huge article. But they followed the trend in this week too. Patch 11.01 went live today, and it seems to be quite a light patch, which could also explain why there are no patch notes this week either. Downtime started at 4 AM ET today, and it lasted an hour. After the servers went back up, we then realised that they didn't actually post any patch notes. If this is the way forward, then it's just going to make my job a tad bit harder, but that's fine. I'll gather all the patch info that I can get my hands on, and I'll deliver it to you guys in one video, making it nice and easy. As there's nothing official, we're actually going to go off what Fortnite have communicated out via their Trello board. They basically had a whole section labelled as known issues addressed by patch 11.01. The first one states reports of FPS issues on PC. Anyone playing on PC would have experienced this, and it's been a bit of an annoying bug since Chapter 2 came out. But basically, general performance on PC has been pretty trash. Huge stutters and lag spikes even on high-end machines. Me personally, I rock a Ryzen 3700X with 8 cores and 16 threads and an RTX 2060. A pretty nice one too, the MSI Gaming X Edition. I've never had any performance issues in the game until Chapter 2. On day 1, I noticed huge stutters and lag spikes, but over the course of the past week, it has become noticeably better. So I wonder if they have been applying tiny fixes over the past week. Anyway, their Trello post states, "We appreciate the videos you sent us showing the FPS issues you've been seeing on PC. With 11.01, we've made good progress addressing your concerns as we've improved the impact that rapidly turning the camera has on performance. Please note that this improvement will feel slightly more noticeable on higher end PCs than on lower end ones. We're still working to address your concerns and we'll keep you updated with our progress." So it seems they have made some improvements with this patch, but the problem is still there and isn't 100% fixed yet. Hopefully within the next few days they put out a proper fix, or potentially next week's patch update, but that's pretty ridiculous to have to wait 2 weeks in total for a proper fix. I know they're working hard on it, it's just frustrating to deal with, even on high-end rigs. Have you guys noticed any improvements with this patch? Let me know in the comments down below. Next up, we've got friends not appearing in the friends list issue that has been reported, and they stated that the workaround was just to restart the game client to resolve the issue permanently. I haven't experienced the issue myself, but it seems like a nice and easy fix. I work in IT, so I'm used to the whole turn it off and on thing. Next up, we've got an issue some players have been experiencing when backed up against the camera, but the description reads, when a player's character is backed up against the camera to the point where the character is not visible, the player may be unable to use the item that they swap to. Again, for this one, I haven't actually experienced it myself, and it seems like they've now fixed this as of this patch, so no workaround needed. They also fixed the issue with the ready up button not appearing in squad matches until the entire party is eliminated as of this patch. The issue with the get an elimination from 50 meters or further open water challenges does not always track progress when in duos and squads playlist. This has now been resolved. I know this has been a frustrating one, so it's good that they've turned this around pretty quickly and got it fixed. There's apparently been an issue with the daily punch card remaining on screen after obtaining the battle medal from getting 4 eliminations in a match. I can imagine how annoying this one would have been, but they have fixed it as of this patch. And last but not least, there's been a problem with players receiving the gift wrap from gifting the battle pass to other players. There's been a few updates on this one, and it seems like they thought they had fixed the issue as of version 11.01, but the fix isn't working as intended, so they're still investigating and will update once sorted. There's been an issue with players hiding in dumpsters. A new bug is turning players into what's been dubbed as the Dementor, and it basically turns players into a smoky kind of shadow when you jump out and then slowly floats them up in the air and drops them to their deaths. Do you think this is a joke from the devs at FORTNITE or just a general bug? There's been no word on a fix yet, but I can't see anything on the Trello board, but apparently they are aware and are investigating. This was a pretty light patch in terms of fixes, and nothing's been added or removed from the game yet. For a while now, FORTNITE have had huge chunky patches one week, and then the next week has been a lighter patch, so this might be the way moving forward. So I'm sure we're going to have a bigger patch to sink our teeth into next week, which will be the first big one for Chapter 2. In other news, the rumoured rare Mythic Goldfish has been caught and used in-game. For those who don't know, it was never officially detailed as we didn't have word from the FORTNITE team on this, but leakers had discovered the Mythic Goldfish with the description, throw Mythic Goldfish at enemies to deal massive amounts of damage. But no one had actually discovered it in-game yet, so we just thought that it hasn't actually been added. In the past day or so, it has been discovered and it was used to actually eliminate someone. So you can bet a bunch of players are now trying to hunt down this super rare fish, so you're going to see a lot more people just fishing in-game. If you see this out in the wild, you could be the nice guy and let them carry on, or be evil and give yourself an easy kill. It's your choice. But can you actually imagine being eliminated by a large goldfish statue? It'll be pretty embarrassing, but don't worry, if you are, you unlock achievement for your losses anyway. Well, that's it for today's video. Like I said earlier, it was a pretty light patch and we should have a bigger one to dive into next week. I'll be continuing on my challenge guide on Thursday once this week's is out, so make sure to tune in once it's live. If you enjoyed the video, then do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button to show your support, and toggle that notification bell to stay tuned with all the latest and greatest Fortnite news. And if you are looking for a creator to support on the Support a Creator program, then look no further. It would be really awesome if you guys could support us by popping in LJ Studios in the shop before buying any new skins. Have a great day guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.